So what happened in that particular scene, my father was developing dementia, and it was just this sliding scale of every day. I was like, oh, when is that day when I can no longer tell Dad he can pick up the kids from school? Because he would pick up my kids every day from school. Huge help to me. And so I learned one day that he got lost coming home from school. And so I sent a text over to my parents. I said, I think tomorrow we'll just start working out, taking home the kids. And my father texted me back, but why? What's going on? Why are you, why? Irene, you need help. You're so busy. Let me help you. And I said, Dad, I'm sorry. My mother texted me 10 minutes later, your father really wants to talk to you about this. Can we come over? I said, yes, you can come over. And then 30 seconds later, it registered. They came to my studio. I said, Mom, when you get here, I'm going to have the camera out. Is that okay? And she said, Dad says that's fine. So when they walked in the door, it's not in the movie,
right,
but when they walked in the door, I filmed them walking in the door. I didn't have the right lens on. I didn't have the right microphones on them, but they arrived in 5 minutes. And so I literally am holding the camera like this. I'm practically in tears telling him this as I see how upset he is at me saying, sorry, we got to stop this nice routine we've been in for 3 years or whatever. And so I'm telling him, and I'm also going through a process. But again, back to what I said earlier.
So is your mother as well.
So is my mother. And my mother is crying, and my father is just perplexed, but also accepting. By the end of the conversation, he's accepting about it. And, you know, at this point, we don't really know what's wrong with Paul. We don't really know. We just know that he's confused. And so, you know, again, another family moment when something on your radar tells you something's different, something's off, but your doctor hasn't given you a diagnosis, or you haven't failed that class yet. You just, you know, those feelings we have before they actually get quantified. And I think that was one of those moments. And again, even if you've never dealt with a loved one with Alzheimer's, we all know what those moments are like where you feel like, oh, this feeling of dread, but it hasn't been named yet, you know.